Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of life's most important lessons, the value of time. Have you ever felt like there aren't enough hours in the day, or maybe you've wasted days or weeks doing nothing meaningful? What if I told you that every moment is an opportunity waiting to be seized? Time is something we all have equally, yet so many of us fail to use it wisely. In today's story, we'll explore how valuing time can change not just your career but your entire life. This is a tale about mistakes, redemption, and the power of making every second count. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's get started. Meet Emma, a young woman living in bustling London. She was smart, ambitious, and had dreams bigger than the city skyline around her. Emma worked at a reputable marketing firm, lived in a cozy flat in the suburbs, and seemed to have it all figured out. On the surface, her life looked perfect. But beneath it all, Emma had a secret struggle. She didn't value her time. She spent hours scrolling through Instagram, binge-watching Netflix series, and procrastinating on important tasks. Her weekends were filled with endless distractions, and she often found herself staying up late to finish work she could have completed earlier. Does this sound familiar? Many of us fall into the trap of thinking, "I'll do it later." We convince ourselves that tomorrow will come, and there will always be time to catch up. But as Emma learned the hard way, time doesn't wait for anyone. Emma's grandmother, who lived in a small village outside the city, often warned her, saying, "Time is precious, my dear, once lost. It cannot be recovered." But Emma shrugged it off. "There's always tomorrow," she thought. "I'm young, and I have plenty of time ahead of me." Little did she know, tomorrow wouldn't come without consequences. Emma's mindset would soon lead her down a path she never imagined. A path of regret, loss, and self-discovery. Her grandmother's words echoed faintly in her mind, but Emma chose to ignore them. She believed she was invincible. That time would always be on her side. But life has a way of teaching us lessons when we least expect it. One day, Emma's manager assigned her a major campaign to lead. It was her chance to shine, to prove herself and earn a promotion. The project was exciting, and Emma knew it could be a turning point in her career. But instead of starting right away, Emma delayed, day after day. She told herself, "I'll begin tomorrow." "I have plenty of time," she reassured herself. "I'll start next week. I'll finish it before the deadline." As the deadline approached, panic set in. With only half the work done, Emma handed over what she could, but it wasn't enough. Her boss was furious. "This isn't the quality we expect from you, Emma," he said. "You've let us down, and worse, you've let our client down." The company lost a key client, and Emma lost her job. Suddenly, everything she took for granted slipped through her fingers. Emma felt embarrassed, ashamed, and completely defeated. For the first time in her life, she realized the weight of her actions, or rather, her inaction. But little did she know this was just the beginning of her struggles. Without a steady income, Emma couldn't pay her rent. Her landlord evicted her, leaving her homeless. Friends stopped calling, and even her family grew distant. Feeling ashamed and defeated, Emma returned to her hometown, a small village in the countryside. She hoped the peace of rural life would help her heal. Walking alone under the open sky, Emma realized how far she'd fallen. She thought about all the opportunities she had squandered, all the moments she had wasted. "I had everything," she whispered to herself. "A good job, a nice flat, a bright future, and now I have nothing." Emma felt like a failure. She wondered if she would ever be able to rebuild her life, but deep down she knew she had to try. One evening, while sitting near a quiet stream, Emma met an elderly woman from the village. Dressed in warm, earthy tones, the woman radiated calmness. "Why so troubled, young lady?" the elder asked. Emma poured out her heart, confessing her mistakes and failures. She spoke about losing her job, her home, and her sense of purpose. The elder listened patiently, then shared a tale about a baker who also squandered time. "Once upon a time," the elder began, "there was a baker named Thomas. He was talented but lazy when it came to time management. Each morning, he promised himself, 'Tomorrow will be better.' When Christmas season arrived, Thomas delayed baking his holiday goods. By the time he acted, orders flooded in, and he couldn't meet demand. That year, his shop remained empty while others thrived. Realizing his mistake, Thomas vowed to change. From then on, he woke up early, worked diligently, and turned his bakery into the busiest in town. The elder looked at Emma and said, 'Do you see now, my child? Like Thomas, you must learn from your mistakes and make the most of your remaining time.'" Inspired by the elder's words, Emma decided to take control of her life. The elder gifted her a small hourglass, saying, "Use this as a reminder of time's fleeting nature. Watch the sand fall and remember, once it's gone, you can't get it back." Every morning, Emma woke up early, made a plan, and stuck to it. At first, it was difficult. Old habits die hard, and there were moments when she wanted to give up. But she reminded herself of the lessons she had learned, that time is precious and irreplaceable. Slowly but surely, Emma rebuilt her life. She landed freelance gigs, impressed clients, and eventually secured a full-time job. Most importantly, she repaired her relationship with her family. Emma finally understood that time is like a seed. It grows only when nurtured wisely. She kept the hourglass on her desk, and whenever she felt tempted to waste time, she would watch the sand fall and remind herself of its value. So, dear friends, what can we learn from Emma's journey? Time is the most valuable resource we have, unlike money or possessions. Once it's gone, it's irreplaceable. We often take time for granted, thinking there will always be more. But the truth is, every moment counts. Whether it's pursuing your passions, spending quality moments with loved ones, or simply being present, make every second count. If this story inspired you, don't forget to share it with someone who needs motivation. And subscribe to our channel for more stories that spark positive change. Thank you for watching, and until next time, value your time.